welcome into Bon Appetit. We've been having a ball this month because the Alabama National Fair every year runs a creative living center where people come in and compete and cook. And we have Ronnie Welch with us today. This is Melissa's husband. So these people just grab all the blue ribbons, and so we're bringing you just the best. And folks, when you go out to the fair, go to the Creative Living Center. It's families who cook together stay together. And there are a lot of families that cook together, husband, wife, and children. And I love that because that's America.
It is.
You know?
And you become a family. Even though you're competing against each other, we still see each other in town. We talk. We just enjoy being around each other.
Yeah, it's just fun. So during those 11 days that the fair runs, this is the 70th year, and we want to remind you real quickly, all of the proceeds go back into the community to make life better, a lot for children too. Mm-hmm. So come on out, don't miss it. And Ronnie, you've got a blue ribbon, I believe.
I did for the recipe today, yes. But last year,
tell us about the recipe.
Okay, so the recipe is a butter pecan pumpkin souffle, and it was in the category of side dish with pecans. And so anything you want to do with pecans that in relationship to a side dish is what is in this category. And I would like to say the best thing about the fair for me, being a competitor, is our sponsors, because they provide the prize money, which got me into the thing. There is prize money for winning these things, and we wouldn't do it if we didn't have our sponsors.
Well, and actually it's not just $50 here and there. What's the high prize for the blue ribbon?
Well, the highest prize is $200 for first place,
which is great. So it's fun, a lot of reward.
Yeah.
Let's talk to these. This looks wonderful. So tell us how you made it.
So you can do it with a pumpkin, or you can just get the canned pumpkin, which I did in this case. And you start off with about 24 ounces of pumpkin, or 1.5 pounds of pumpkin, and you can blend it. It comes already pureed in the can, so I went that route because in these 18 events, time is very critical. But I did get the pumpkin. You got 2 eggs that go in it. You got the brown sugar, which is about 1/2 cup. You got a 1/3 of a cup of buttermilk, and you've got the 1/2 cup of butter, which is a stick of butter. Right. You blend all that together and melt the butter down. Blend it all together. Pour it in your dish, and then what I consider the topping, or the best part, is you got a cup of chopped pecans, you've got all-purpose flour, and you've got brown sugar, and you just mix that with your hand or your fork, whichever you want to do, but I use my fingers because I like to feel it. And you crumble that all up, and then you sprinkle it over the top of it. And you put it in the oven for 40-45 minutes, depending on
what temperature.
And the temperature is 325.
So a little bit lower than the usual 350. Okay.
325 is what I cooked it at. And just put it in there, and there it is.
Well, you just make it sound so easy.
And it is. Some recipes are hard. This is easy.
Yeah.
Easy to prepare, and it's great for a side dish for any kind of meal.
Well, and this would be great to take for anytime you have a potluck. It's quick, it's easy, because most people work, but it's still homemade. And one other thing, go to Tucker Pecans or go to Priester's. Buy local every time that you can. Keep your money in the state of Alabama, because then it all comes back, like everything from the fair comes back into our community. And I love that.
Tucker's is a great sponsor for the fair as well.
And it's we appreciate that. Well, I love the fact that you and Melissa cook together and you compete, but you have such fun. You have such fun.
I have to admit, she is the better cook, but I like to beat her occasionally.
Yeah, well, I love it that you do it together, and that's another thing I love about the Creative Living Center. The Alabama National Fair is so much more than just rides. You know, it's presenting the good way of life for people that we all need to get back to, and I love that aspect of the Kiwanis Club. Right. I love that. The Kiwanis Club supports all things good. So help us out. Go out. 4 through 14, runs 11 days. This is the 70th year, and stop into the Creative Living Center, and they'll see some of all of your prizes and stuff. So,
well, and I think you need to go out there, go online and look at what the Creative Living does, because there's a lot of categories. It's not just the food like we are today, but people do a lot of great things: quilting, painting,
pickling,
photography, canning, all kinds of stuff.
All of it.
You come out and enjoy participating and competing.
Amen. And
So-
hey, email us for recipes. Ronnie's going to dig into this before we go, but email us and we would be happy to send you all of the recipes. They also have a new cookbook, $15, great to support the Creative Living Center and makes an absolutely wonderful gift. Christmas is going to be coming up now. Oh, look at the pumpkin. That's
But
beautiful.
look at the crust on it.
That crust is
That crust is so to die for.
so bad and so good. And thank you so much for being with us. And Ronnie, thank you for sharing this with us.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll be right back.